Hey there! So today we have another review. This is another beer from Jolly Pumpkin. This is Kiviuq, or I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's yeah, I don't like whatever word that is. Very curious to maybe find out more about what that means. But anyway, this is 6.6% rotating series fruited oak aged saison with blackberry, lime, and sea salt. So loving Jolly Pumpkin. Jolly Pumpkin has been pretty much the best discovery for me of this year. And I mean, honestly, like part of the reason is just that like the beers weren't really fresh. They were just like 750s would sit on the shelf for years, and I did review some of those that were really old. But yeah, it is what it is. And finally, now they're in cans, and now they're available, and now they're fresh. And this doesn't have a date on it, does it? No. But they reached markets literally within the past few months. So for a can conditioned saison, really excited. So the beer comes in a blackberry-ish kind of color. It's a lot of blackberry puree in there. You actually can see some of the seeds. Large head on that. On the nose, it is funky. It is funky. There's a good amount of bright character on there. There's that kind of like just like stinky blue cheese thing filled with some fruity blackberry. So almost like there's like, which would make sense, like having some like fruit in like blue cheese. A little bit of like, what is that? It's almost like diesel-y, but that's like something I get in hops, which is so weird. It's like, oh yeah, it's really interesting. There's a kind of like, what is that, cheesecake, like blackberry cheesecake, that kind of thing, that cheesy note along with just like sweet, jammy berry. It's got a lot going on. It smells all. Cheers. Oh yeah, refreshing acidity up front. I love where the blackberry flavor comes in. It's got this nice seedy note to it. It's really like wonderful fruit character. The lime rolls in quite well, accentuating the acidity of the blackberry and offering also its own kind of like lemon zest, kind of like brightness to it. So there's that jammy acidity, and there's also that bright, sharp lime acidity. And then salt is like maybe just helping to balance everything and meld all the flavors together. It honestly tastes a little bit like a fruited Go-Gurt, but then it's quite sharp and acidic. So it's like Go-Gurt with a lot of lime juice, almost leaning towards the lemon juice because it's decently acidic, and like there's some of that base beer coming in with a little bit of bounce of salt in the back end. Get this funky layer in there as well with the Brett, kind of like, you know, with that like traditional rustic kind of like funky yeast quality. But it's still terribly refreshing. It's fruity, limey, refreshing, salty, bready. It's just like, I mean, I believe something like this 4-pack, 16 ounce can, 6.6% beer, is going on $11 for 4-pack. I mean, this is like, I mean, this tastes like, you know, like Hill Farmstead quality. It's just absolutely insane. This has to be one of the best values you can find. It's just such a delishable, delishable, there you go. That's another word that I've said before on the channel. It's a delicious crusher. Like it's not only like culinarily delicious in its combination of those fruit characteristics, acidity, the jamminess, the saltiness, blah, blah, but then it's also just so drinkable. Like, oh, it's lovely. You just want to keep drinking that because it always moves on you. At one point, it's a really fruity, kind of fun kind of thing. One point, it's a limey, salty margarita thing. At one point, it's a dry, funky saison. So just like, you know, every sip, you just look for that one, look for the other one, look for the other one, look for the other one. That's where beer is so enjoyable. And again, as I called it accidentally, delishable. Absolutely fantastic. You have to get this one. Price to value, absolutely insane. I mean, talk about people paying like $20, $22, $24 for hazies that are like hot burn, you know, high demand, you gotta wait on, you know, like half the price. You get like such a delicious beer here. This beer is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it. I can crush this for like ever. 98, that is Kiviuq from Jolly Pumpkin, the best discovery that I've learned about this year. Get yourself some fresh cans. Even if you find yourself a 750 that's been sitting around for a few years, review one of those. Absolutely delicious, but fresh 4-packs, great price, and they're fresh. And, you know, they're can conditioned, so age one, drink one fresh, or drink all 4. Who knows? Cheers. Later.